Oh my goodness. We live, technically. Hey, babe.
So,
So, Lamb drinks my crown apple and decides he wants to go live. And I don't know, have we been live on our YouTube before?
nope.
I think we've just posted videos. So
No, I have no idea what we're talking
we have no idea. I especially have no idea what we're talking about. I'm going to add.
about. Maybe we talk about movies and TV shows we watch. Maybe.
Cool.
We're only gonna be on for a few minutes. We gotta be on for a long time.
All right, I'm gonna add Instagram too. Have Instagram join the party. If I can, you look what
Chunky on there.
on my phone or the thing
It gotta be the phone.
on this one or
No, I said I look chunky. It gotta be that. It can't be right.
they say the camera adds a couple pounds.
Perhaps it is.
Can I do it sideways?
Yeah.
I've never done
Go
that.
to Instagram and look.
I've never done Instagram. I don't think I could do it sideways. I think it's probably gonna be boot.
You can go through it and look.
All right. Well, I didn't cut it on. Hey, whoever's watching, if it's not us, I don't know. So if you're joining in, Lamb decided to go live, and I have no idea what we're talking about. But he said something about the shows that we're watching. So let's talk about this last show that I watched.
You sure it's live on Instagram?
I don't know. Is it live?
Did
Do
you press live?
I need to press a button?
What made you think it's on live?
I clicked live.
Huh?
Well, hamburger. Hold on. Wait.
I don't see it. I don't see
Is it
that.
live now? I feel like I'm talking very southern. What about it?
Normally it's red, something red on there when it's live.
Hey, you mind your business. Okay, let me try again.
You got a plus sign?
Hey, hey now. I clicked live.
Did you click that thing at the bottom?
I clicked this and then I clicked that, and then it did what it was gonna do. Anyways, now we live. Are we sideways? I think we're sideways.
Let's see.
Anyway, so I was gonna talk
We are
about.
sideways.
See, I don't think we're gonna be able to do this.
So people can
I can't see myself. Anyways, all right. So the last show I watched on Netflix is called Dirty John, and it was crazy. Let me tell you what it was about. So it was about a nice little couple that fell in love, right? And the dude ended up knocking the chick up, and he marries her. Like, he proposes to her, they get married, and he's like becoming a doctor. So he's like studying for that while she's taking care of the kid. And then he keeps knocking her up, okay? Like, keeps knocking her up. And she was like, well, maybe I can get another job. Like, they were like poor. She was like, maybe I can get a job. And he was like, you're not really good at basically doing anything. So he was like, don't worry about it. So she was like, oh, clutch my pearls. And then, like, he becomes a doctor, but he's like always complaining, right? So he's like, well, I think I'm just gonna quit being a doctor, and I'm gonna go back to school and go to law school. So this dude goes to law school while she's working at this point, and like she's taking money out of her savings from her family and whatever, and like supporting them and the kids. And then he come home and he's not spending any time with her or the kids. She basically, every time you see her, she knocked up. So like she on kid number 3 at this point. And then he finally finishes law school, and like they start to make a little bit of money.
Little cash money.
And like he has a different crowd that he's trying to impress. So he would take her to like nice dinners and stuff like that. And like he would introduce her to people, and she would like, oh, this is a lot better than getting food stamps. And like the husband would be so embarrassed. So after dinner, he'd be like, you know what, I don't need you bringing up the past like that. We cultured now. We got money now. So I don't need you doing that. embarrassing us like that. So she was like, I enjoyed the poor stages, you know? So he's like becoming this whole other person, like he's always been well to do. And if you're just joining in, I'm talking about Dirty John. Anyway, Dirty John on Netflix. So he basically creates a brand new him. And as he's doing that, they're getting money, they're buying homes and stuff like that. And they still have kids. By this time, they have like 4 kids. And she's getting more and more distant from her husband. And she sees it like they're friends, like some of them are getting divorced and she's watching them. And then she's looking at her husband like, you gonna leave me too?
She best become a baby making machine.
You gonna leave me too? Cause this other dude left his wife for a younger model. Are you gonna leave me for a younger model? Wait, you?
I mean, no.
Oh, so
models, they're weird. They're too poor.
So basically, she like notices the rip in their relationship, and she like questions him about it. And she's like, I could tell things are shifting, And I think we should go to the church and go talk to the priest or whoever, whatever. And he like, I don't believe in your God like that no more. So now she's about to have a mental breakdown because not only she noticed the disconnect, now she realizes her husband no longer loves God. So he's like, but if it's going to help us, then let's go. So they go and they write each other letters about like how to love each other. And it seems like they're getting back on the right track. And then fast forward, they go to dinner. They go to dinner and she's like chit-chatting with the well-to-do ladies and he's chit-chatting with a well-to-do guy or whatever. And she sneaks over because the waiter is like, your table's ready. So she goes over to where her husband is and he's like, oh man, she's so beautiful as she's walking up. So she, in the back of her mind, she's like, who you talking about, babe? Like, who you talking about so beautiful? You ain't never called me beautiful before. So they have dinner. She don't say anything. They get home. And now all of a sudden she like, so who was beautiful? Huh? Who? She ain't had no earrings on. And in my mind, if she was black, she would have took off. So who was beautiful? So who was beautiful, huh? And basically he was like, what are you talking about? I have no idea what you're talking about. So clearly he knows. And she was like, at dinner, you said somebody was beautiful. You never say that. And he's like, the receptionist at work.
Linda.
Did he say that? I don't think he said her name.
He said Laura.
He said, you love her. No, I think she asked, like, what was her name? And then he was like, he said something loose, like he didn't know her name. He knew who she was. So then she was like, okay, so he think this chick at work is beautiful. Let me go investigate. So she done went to his office because he done opened his own practice at this point. She went there peeking through the bushes to look for Lisa Linda, whatever her name was. So she peeking through the bushes, looking at the chicken. She was a nice young girl. Nice,
She wasn't all that cute.
She's a nice young girl. She looked like a younger model of her.
Yeah.
And, every time, so she seen her. And then they would show like every time that the husband would walk in, he looking at the receptionist looking at him. So they looking at each other. And then finally, one day, he like, hey, can you cover for such and such? She's going to be out of the office. So she covering for another lady just so he can get close to her, right? Because he already had eyes and said she was beautiful. So now the other lady done came back. He was like, you know what? I think you should be a paralegal.
It's out the blue. Receptionist to paralegal.
And
nobody's skills.
She's like, I don't know if I should be a paralegal. I don't know if I'm experienced. He was like, Miss Josh.
You don't know I did nothing. Why you not lay down?
Miss Josh, you can be a paralegal. After he done told his wife he didn't want her to do nothing, like she couldn't do nothing because she wanted to work too. Like, why he didn't tell his wife she could be the paralegal working at the office? Mm-hmm. Okay, needless to say, he make this receptionist chick the paralegal. They working nights and days. They ordering lunch. They leaving, going to have lunch. All of a sudden, he didn't stay late with this chick.
Shante.
And now they done kissed. Okay?
It was an accident.
Ain't an accident. He knew it was very calculated.
You know, one thing leads to another.
I wouldn't know. Look, when I'm gonna do something, I know I'm doing it. I was never caught by surprise. So I'm sure he wouldn't. He a lawyer. He wasn't caught by surprise. So he didn't kiss the chick. Hey, we talking about Dirty John on Netflix.
You watch Dirty John?
So he didn't kiss the chick at the office now. And then it cut off. So it just leaves it to his own imagination. But I know they did the hanky panky. Netflix ain't got to tell me. I know what they did. Okay.
He just don't see him as the cheating type.
We talking about Dirty John on Netflix. Old dirty man. So now he cheating full blown with the chick. So he coming home. You know what I'm saying? The wife is like, are you cheating on me, babe? Are you cheating? And he's like,
how dare you ask me something like that?
You're crazy.
She said, well, you smell like Badissi.
She did not say that. She did not say that. No. So, yeah, it's good. So now, dude, like, no, I ain't cheating. You crazy, girl. Like, what you mean I'm cheating? What you mean I'm cheating? You got proof? If you got proof, then I mean, if you ain't got no proof, then I ain't cheating. Can you prove it?
You didn't see it didn't happen.
Basically, that's what he told her. So now she like, no, I don't have any proof. I'm sorry. I'm sorry
you didn't ask.
I'm sorry. What was I thinking?
Shame on me.
What was I thinking? Oh my God, bring it in. Bring it in. So now they hug. And he done manipulated her after she had already identified the red flag. Because the Holy Spirit gonna tell you when something ain't right. Okay? No? Okay. Anyways. It might trigger me. It might trigger me. So now she like, all right, well, maybe my marriage is fine. Maybe I ain't got nothing to worry about. But yet he's still working late. Okay? And she still ain't.
She don't work. Why she don't work?
Cause he won't let her work.
Oh, yeah.
She gotta take care of the kids. She gotta take care of these kids. So then his birthday done come around now. His birthday done come around. She done, I'ma surprise my husband with the nice little cake and be surprise Scooby-Doo. So she go to the office. Like, look, he don't never let her come to the office. So she done went up to the office and strolled up in that thing. And she was like, yeah, I'm here for da-da-da-da. And the receptionist, like bodyguard, she like, He's like, I am the wife. What you like? Hey, I'm going in here. I'm going in his office. So she walk up in the office, the bottles all thrown off.
You condom?
Ain't wasn't no condom, but it was cake. Then ate half the cake. Wine everywhere, balloons. So the receptionist chick that he cheating with, the mistress, then threw him a party. So they done went out. It's the middle of the day. She done decided to surprise him about 10, 11 o'clock. He gone all day. She
come on late at night.
Man, I'm just gonna wait here.
On his birthday.
So she don't, now it's nighttime. Now she's like, you know what? I done prayed about it. F this now. So now she pissed, right? Okay. She done now decided to go in the closet and got all his nice suits. And I believe they was Brooks Brothers back then. Because it was set in old time. What was a nice suit? Brooks Brothers. What's the other one? I don't know. The dude Zimmerman's. Zimmerman's. I don't know. All right. So he had all these nice suits. So she's like, forget this. Forget it. I'm done. I'm done with him. So she done went outside like, what'd you say was the scene was her? Waiting to exhale. She got some matches, some lighter fluid, got all his clothes and set it up blaze. So now she done burned this dude clothes and she just sitting there. She ain't had no cigarette, but this me. He's sitting there waiting on him. He done came in like, oh, done got caught. Besides your Brooks. Yes. All his nice fancy stuff. She done burned them all up. Man, ain't got nothing to wear but drawers left. He had nothing else. And she was being nice with the drawers. So he done came in and he was like, how am I gonna clean this up? So she was like, where were you? It was your birthday and I get to surprise you. Where were you? This dude was like, I went out early and then I we went and had lunch And then I'm a lawyer. I mean, time doesn't stop because it's my birthday. Then I had a couple cases that I had to do, and I just didn't go. It wasn't just me and the receptionist. It was me and Tim and Bob and Billy. We were all there. It was everybody except for her. She ain't get no invite. So he done stayed gone and cleaned it up with the fact that he was still working. So now she feeling even crazier. Should be cheating now. You back in. Basically, but he done made her look crazy again because now she like, oh, you were with Billy and Bob.
You were working
and Jacob.
Is that the scene where he was like, where you get out? Who pay for all the bills? Basically?
Oh no, no, that ain't the scene. I think he said, hold on. I don't worry about it. So now she like, oh crap! I done burned all your clothes, and you were working today. I thought, maybe I'm crazy. Maybe it's me. So now she going crazy, talking about maybe it's her again. And now he done said, all right, well, I got a couple meetings and stuff. I'm be staying late. So now he's staying later. And now he done gaslight. Then he don't come home. Now he done bought a brand new convertible. That's how you know something.
When she driving a 85 Suburban.
He done brought a brand new red car and honking the horn. She done ran outside. She was like, I thought you used to laugh at the people that bought these kinds of cars, midlife crisis. Oh, well, maybe they were onto something.
He done moved on past her.
And she was like, okay. So now he like, all right, well, maybe we should take a road trip around the coast. And she was like, cool. She's like, well, how'd you get the car though?
Nice.
Oh, well, my paralegal took me. She drove me up there to get it. So he done drove up there with the woman. He ain't even trying to hide it.
Why would you tell her that Linda took you to the dealership when you already know she wants you to? She told her to fire Linda. Remember?
That's what happened.
Yeah.
So now she like, you need to let her go. You need to fire her.
You're like, who are you to tell me what to do in my law office where I work to pay these bills and buy your clothes and all this?
And she was like, you need to leave. He was like, basically, if anything, you the one that's gonna leave. Yeah, I mean. So then she didn't say nothing. She got quiet and walked off. So now he like, all right, well, let's go on up the coast. So now she thinking she got her husband back a little bit, but he having a midlife crisis because he got this brand new car, right? So they drive up the coast. They go to have dinner. She and dinner wait. 20 minutes done passed. 30 minutes done passed. An hour done passed. She looking around. The waiter like, are y'all gonna eat? And she like, hold on, let me go see if I can find my husband. She hit the corner. She thinking the husband went upstairs. The husband at the payphone talking to the mistress. Key. And so when she walk up, it's business call. She called me because there was something that.
Is that Linda? Well, it's business. You talking to that woman while we're supposed to be? You know how long I've been waiting?
Mm-hmm. So then she stormed out and she go have dinner by herself. But before she do that, she go buy her a $10,000 dress and go on back to dinner. So by the time he get there, because he didn't come right then and there, he decided, I guess he wanted to take a little bit more time to talk to the chick. Then he was like, really, this is what you do? You put money on the credit card? So basically trying to make it about the credit card rather than the seriousness of him cheating. And all of a sudden, all of a sudden he get back to the house. And he go into the office the next day and he go talk to his own lawyer about getting a divorce. Oh, yeah. So his lawyer is like, well, don't say divorce and don't say separation until you're ready. So he get home. The first thing he say, she in the mood. She laying all in the bed. So you know how we do. Laying in bed like this, waiting on him to get home. He walked through that door. She was like, it's go time. Little dude, she know. He head straight for the closet. Grab all his clothes. See, these got to be new clothes. His replacement clothes, because she done burned the first half. So now he packing, and she was like, "What's going on? What are you doing?" Now he like, I just need some time. And she's like, time for what? I just need time to figure out what I'm gonna do. I need time to think about some stuff. So she acquiesced and be like, okay, I'm gonna give you your time, whatever you need. Here she go again, following him around like a little puppy. So he leave, and she's like, he leaving. Are you gonna go be with her? I'm gonna be by myself. But we know he lied. He lied. So then he leave and go be with his receptionist / paralegal chick. They start a whole new relationship.
Mm-hmm.
And
people at the office know.
People at the office, she whispering, telling everybody
that she sleeping with him and he buying her stuff.
So when did she snap? It's getting close. It's getting close. So she telling everybody, and his receptionist, his personal receptionist that's been with him forever since he opened his practice, is like uncomfortable because she like, hi, okay, I know you got a wife and you in here flaunting this other lady around.
She talking too much. She telling everybody what's going on.
Yeah, so she decided to go in the office and tell him, be like, okay, I'm uncomfortable with saying this. And he's just like, spit it out. Go ahead and spit it out. She's like, well, your side chick in here whispering. And I just, it's making me uncomfortable. It's making a lot. And he was like, you out of line.
Ain't none of your business.
Ain't none of your business what's going on in my office. I want to frolic and swing my dang-a-lang from here to the Korea.
Well, he started with, I haven't been happy for years. I've been happy for years.
Don't you want me to be happy? Basically. So now his admin, all right, well, I guess I just be uncomfortable in his office. So now, the wife's still at home with the kids. He living his best life with his side chick. They going on vacations, and she telling everybody, oh, he took me here, and we seen the waterfall, and he bought me this, and he did that. And then all of a sudden, the chick, all of a sudden, she gets sad because I just had dinner with my parents, and they like,
when are you gonna buy a man?
And I have a man, don't I? And you're still married. So now he go ahead and proceed with the divorce, blindsiding the wife because she thinking he just need a little bit of time. So now she get her little notification in the mail, or the dude come to drop it off, and she got to move out. So he moved them to one of his old houses. They get there, her and the kids get there, and all of a sudden all you see is, it's a rat! It's rats everywhere! It's rat infested place. And he done moved back into the old house and moved the chick in. And his wife, his real wife, and the kids are in the rat infested place. So the wife is like, man, forget this. He been living his best life, and I've been doing this forever. So I'm going to drop these kids off and let him know it's not as fun as he think it is. So she go to the old house and drop the kids off. So she dropped them kids off.
With 4 or 5 kids.
Four kids. Mm-hmm. She dropped the 2 boys, 2 girls. She dropped them off. And she's like, all right, I'm going to get a break that I've never had because I've always had these kids. So here she come. She get a little break. She come back, knock on the door. And he like, can I help you? And she's like, yeah, I'm here to pick the kids up. Oh, well, they're not going with you. They're never going with you. The moment you decided to drop them off, you abandoned the kids. So
he's a lawyer.
And she was like, well, I felt like I've been having the kids, and you needed to see it wasn't as fun as you was making it. Oh, so you were trying to teach me a lesson with the kids? Okay.
We'll find that for court.
Right. So good day. If you want to see the kids, I'll see you in court. We'll see how that plays out for you. So now he done kept the kids. And that's all she had to live for this whole time because she couldn't work. She couldn't do any trades. She couldn't do anything. So now he got the kids. And he done moved on with this chick that's now living in this house with them. So basically she got replaced. So now she pissed. Look, so now she pissed. So every day she calling the old house, cussing him out on the voicemail. Because he's a lawyer, all he did was take the tapes out of the voice, it's old, the messenger, the answer machine, and give it to his receptionist to transcribe it so he can have it in court for their divorce.
And the problem though is that the new girl, who ain't the wife yet, voice is on the answer machine.
Oh yeah. She like, hey,
this is the such and such house.
I'm in the house now. The old wife gone, boo. So he had the girlfriend all on the. He had the girlfriend on the answer machine. I know, but how?
What you mean, how? Why?
He wanted to die. See, he wanted to get killed. He wanted something bad to happen to him. So he had the boo thing on the voicemail. They weren't even married or nothing. So now she even more so pissed. So she decides to call every single day, multiple times a day, like Serial Mom. Remember when Serial Mom used to call Dottie? Serial Mom was calling Dottie. That's exactly what it sounded like. So finally they go to court. He got all the transcriptions of her going crazy on the voicemail. So the judge is like, all right, okay, crazy lady, you need to go talk to somebody. If I'm gonna let you have these kids or whatever, you gotta go talk to somebody. So now she go and talk to somebody, and that plays out well until he decides to stop giving her money. He's like, if you be calling me going crazy, I'm gonna stop giving you money. Okay, you ain't gonna be able to pay your bills. You ain't gonna be able to do nothing because right now you still living kind of good. I'm gonna give you $8,000 a month. You know, that's kind of good money. Back in the day, that was kind of good money. But she, at that point was living a certain lifestyle. So she's like, I don't care about your money. I want my family back. So she was like, peace. So, anyway, so fast forward, they finally get their divorce. The judge is like, we still gonna have to figure out the kid situation until you go through your therapy or whatever the case may be. So she finally divorced. They going through therapy, and he was like, but I'm gonna grant you Easter. You can keep kids that Easter weekend. So she like super excited, and she's now able to call the kids and be like, I'm so excited to see you. I'm gonna get you, blah 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 blah. So hey, I'm gonna get you, KD. So finally, she's like, it's her weekend to go get the kids. She ain't seen these kids I don't know how long at this point. So she's like, I'm gonna be the first one to pick you up in school. I'm gonna come early, and her boys are like the younger ones. Her daughters are like older now, so they're super excited. Yeah, she get to this school. She is kind of technically the first one that's pulling in, but as she's pulling in, the daddy pulling out. He done pulled out with the kids. He picked them up early. He petty. He was petty like a mud. He picked them up knowing it was her weekend. So now she crazy. So she gonna hunt this dude down in her car, pulled over. This him right here. So he's like, what the hell are you doing? What are you doing? This is my weekend. This is my weekend. I changed my mind. Forget you. They my kids. Well, he didn't bag up and went on around. She I never get to keep the kid. So now he keeping the kids from her, even though technically it was her weekend.
But the judge told him he get visitation at his discretion.
So now she really pissed. Now she going back to call and leaving crazy messages on the voicemail, and all of a sudden she find out this dude, her ex-husband at this point, has now proposed to the side chick, and not just a normal proposal. Guess what? Now he's deciding to get married to the side chick the same day that he was married to her.
Nothing with this book.
He's intentionally doing this. And then they go to court and he just be like, she's crazy. I have no idea why she's crazy. I'm giving her what she wants. I don't understand what she wants from me. But he's steady poking the bell, right? So all of a sudden the judge is like, yeah, okay, whatever. She's went through her therapy. No doubt in my mind she's a little crazy. But I'm gonna go ahead and give her like holidays and weekends or whatever the case may be.
Yeah, his discretion still though, right?
So she had her holidays and her weekend. So she's still sad. She's still sad about it because it was her husband. He had made like all these promises. He said he was gonna buy her a brand new house. At the same time, he done left. They were supposed to have another kid and all this stuff. And she's still like, well, damn, what the hell just happened? Where did my husband go? So she's still kind of living through the trauma and he's still being petty. So she like, okay, I'm gonna be fine. I'm gonna be fine. It gets closer to the wedding date, which is also their wedding anniversary. So now she's living in this trauma. And the daughter comes over and the daughter is like, yeah, da 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 da. So every time the kids come over, she like, yeah, what your daddy doing? What's going on over here? Yeah, what did his fiance say? What da, 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 da. So she trying to get all the details. And the daughter is like, this is why I hate coming over here. I can't even talk to you. Every time I talk to you, you always talking about daddy. Hey, can we just chill? So
can you stop calling daddy and 20 times a day, leaving cuss crazy stuff on the voicemail?
So the chick is like, no. Basically like, no. So the daughter leaves and goes outside, but leaves her purse in her house. So guess what? She takes the keys to the house. So now she got the keys to her ex-husband's house. So ex-husband get married, blah, blah, blah. She done kept these keys. She at home festering. The daughter thinks she lost the keys. Mama never say anything. So she keeping the keys. All of a sudden they get nighttime and she decides to call over there again. She call over there and she hear the voicemail, chick on the voicemail. So she gets set off. And all of a sudden you see her driving to the ex-husband's house. She got the key to let herself in. And she went in there and shot both of them. She killed him. I say she killed him dead, y'all. She killed him dead.
Spoiler alert.
Some say, oh, spoiler alert. Some say he deserved. Did he deserve it? Yes. This might have been, I heard this was a true story. Anyway, so she killed him dead. She goes to court. Yes, she killed this man and the new wife. I mean,
right in the bed.
He was poking the bear. He kept poking the bear.
Yeah, he deserved it.
You keep poking the bear.
He deserved it. I don't know. She could have stopped a long time ago. Listen, she literally called this dude 20, 30 times a day, cussing and talking crazy with voice man. Would not stop. Kids asked her to stop. The judge asked her to stop. He wouldn't stop. She literally just went crazy. You should just let go, I think.
He wasn't making it easier for her to let go. He gave her the house. He said he was going to give her. He was about to have a brand new baby that he was supposed to give her. Play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. Boom. Let them know. I snip it off. Pew, 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 pew.
So she was the president.
So, wait, you spoiler alert. She go to court the first time. It was a hung jury because the jurors was like, she don't deserve it because
it is the bad brother story.
So basically, it was talking about the jurors was like, nah, she don't deserve prison because if he tortured her mentally like that and emotionally like that, she just got to the boiling point. So the first jury was hung jury. So she like, oh, I'm about to get off. Hell, shoot, I got me a good lawyer now. He dead. I got all the money. I'm about to get off. So she confident and cocky. So reporters hitting her up like, you want to do, you want to do your side, your interview. So she accepting everything. People writing her letters, battered women writing her letters. I would have did the same thing too, girl. She writing them back. I did it for both of us. It's just stupid. Like they don't read her letters.
She really crazy.
Writing all kinds of crazy stuff and doing interviews, incriminating herself. So by the time the second time comes, they like, all right, so walk us through how you shot him because they didn't ask her this the first time. The first time she was just playing like she didn't remember. So she's like, I really don't remember anything. And they were like, it's not what your letter said to Billy Bob when he wrote you. Looks like you remembered a lot. Mm-hmm. She was like, oh, you read that? So now she has to walk them through how she went over there and killed both of them. So after she was painting that picture, the jurors was like, okay, you crazy. You did it. It was intentional. So, but then you still have those jurors, you have women and men jurors that was like, I don't know if she should go to jail. He intentionally poked the bear and it was bound to happen at some point. This is what happens when you poke the bear. So they were at a stalemate the whole time. And then at the end, they were like, yeah, we held hands and cried as we deliberated. And then come to find out, they charged her with second degree for both of them. It was old. The end.
And this has been your Lam and Tam story time.
So, if you guys hadn't watched, what's it called?
Crazy Betty.
No. Dirty John.
No.
The second, I think it's 2 Dirty Johns on Netflix. It's the second one with the lady, Crazy Betty. But basically, so it's the second one. I told you everything, but you know, when you watch it, you can see it for yourself. I hope I did it justice. I want to thank you guys so much for tuning into our, I don't know what we call this.
Time, yeah.
Our Faulking funny story.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. That's all I got, baby. You have anything?
I'm wasting away from that drink.
You wasting away. You about to watch it right? Good. Look, tell me your thoughts. Come back when you get through watching it. It's like that's a whole bunch of, I think it's like a series. All right, y'all. We about to head out. Thank y'all for tuning in. Bye.
Peace out.